Alright, and welcome to a new tutorial. So this tutorial is dedicated to Roger Klause's soft double, which, if you don't already know, is a wonderful technique to basically get a double to practically float off the deck as though it seems to be a single card. So this is a move that I have played a lot with, so yeah. So just as a brief history lesson, this move was published in Roger Klause's In Concert book written by Lance Pierce, his student. But where I first learned it from was, I don't even know. Alright, where I first learned it from was from Armando Lucero's Paper Cuts DVD series with Suns Mountains. It's also published in Jason England's Double Lift video download. It's also published in Jason England's Foundation series, specifically Foundation number 2. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the Roger Klause soft double. So a prerequisite for the Roger Klause soft double is the pinky count, as you should all know how to do because it's a pretty basic move, but you know, I'll probably make a tutorial on it. So yeah, it's whatever. But let's get right into the soft double. So the soft double is just a way to basically get a single, multiple cards to basically glide off the top of the deck while seeming like a single card. So the first step to the soft double is catching a break. So you can do a standard pinky count, right? So catch a break under the top, the second from top card. And what you're gonna do is that you're basically gonna transfer your pinky break into a ring finger break, which I don't really use that often, but for this move it is necessary. So you're going to transfer it into a ring finger break, and you're basically just going to elevate both cards by extending your ring finger upwards. So again, so catch a pinky break, transfer to a ring finger break, and then extend your ring finger upwards. So then it is so then the card is basically in a tent-like position where the pressure is distributed with your ring finger and the fat of your thumb. So here. Next, what you're basically going to do is that you're going to use your thumb and you're just gonna give the cards a little push, right? And what this does is that it actually clears out the air from between both cards. So as you probably know, I'll zoom in on this really quickly. There we go. So as you can see from the card in the light, you'll actually see that the cards actually have little bumps in them. And what this allows the cards to do is that it actually allows air to slip in between the cards and reduce friction between the cards. That's how you do spreads really easily, and hence why it's called air cushion finish. But because with the soft double, you're using your thumb to squeeze the air out of the card, out from between the cards, there's basically none of that frictionless thing matters, right? So there's max friction now. So basically all you have to do is you only have to extend your your fingers, I mean. So so I'll repeat it. So catch a break under the two cards, and what you can do is that you can transfer it to a ring finger break, use your thumb, just press down on it to kick the air out. And then what you just have to do is that you just have to open your hands, and what you'll realize is that the card is actually leaning on my ring finger. And as it leans on my ring finger, you'll notice that it'll actually stay, the two cards will actually stay flush with one another, right? Sorry, that was a single card. you'll notice that the cards will actually stay flush with one another, right? So there's 2 cards. So that's basically the basic move from Roger Klause. But what the book didn't tell you is that you can actually do it with any other finger, right? So if you use it with your pinky finger, right, you just kick it, and then you could just extend your pinky finger, and you'll notice that will actually ride along the pinky finger. You can also transfer it to a middle finger break, kick the air out, and then you'll notice that'll actually stay together, right? You can do the same thing too with the ring finger again. So you can do it with any of the fingers on the side, and it'll do the same thing because the air, right? The air physics, I don't know. I became a magician for a reason, not a physician. Wait, no, physicist, not a oh my god, I'm not good with English. So that's pretty much it for the basic mechanics of the Roger Klause soft double, along with some other variations. But what Armando Lucero does is that he actually bends the deck, right? So then it has this U shape. I'll use a softer deck because there we go. So you'll see that there's actually this little bend here, right? There we go. And what you can do is that after a soft double, sorry, that's a single card. Ugh. After a soft double, right? After a soft double, you can just press the card out to press the card without getting a break, right? So just press the card to get the air out. And what you notice is that because of the bend in the cards, what you'll notice is that the card actually just glides on top of the deck, right? And that makes for one of the cleanest ways to get a double, right? So you can just catch, so you don't necessarily need a break. You can just kick the air out, and yeah, the card will naturally glide on top of the deck. Obviously, I'm not going into this in too much detail because it is explained in Armando Lucero's volume 1 of Paper Cuts. So you can go pick up the DVD set in at Sans Minds Magic. I almost said in French, but at Sans Minds Magic place. So yeah. But the main reason why I wanted to teach the soft double is for this next application. So what I realized with the soft double is when you do the move and the flesh of the thumb overlaps on the card, what you'll notice is that the top card actually stays behind while the card beneath the top card actually just continues the same motion, right? Now, obviously, in most instances, it wouldn't be ideal, right? Because you're basically flashing the double. But let's use this as an example. What if you had a sandwich, right? What if you had a sandwich and you just did a color change with the sandwich, and you don't want it to show that, and you don't want to show that it's 2 cards, right? So if you want, so you're basically doing a normal soft double, but you can just apply slight pressure with your thumb to basically drag the top card behind, and as such you can actually display a sandwich without flashing one of the cards right in between the sandwich. So actually this is probably better visualization. So you have your 2 sandwich cards here, and you have a card that you color changed and you don't want to flash, so you just catch a break under the card, under like the top 3 cards, right? Execute the soft double, and as you open up your hand, apply slight pressure with your thumb, letting the top card drag behind, and you could just open it up, and here you have basically a perfect display of a sandwich without flashing a secret card. So what this means is that you can also apply it to stuff like, let's just say, an on the top like spread display, right? So if you don't want to flash, this is just me giving out random ideas right now. You don't have to use them, but it is an interesting thing that I found with the soft double. So if you don't want to flash like the reverse card here, you just catch a break underneath the reverse card, do the soft double motion, and then you could just drag out the card behind, and you'll see that it actually conceals the card, right? Showing only the 3 cards and not the reverse card. But outside of a sandwich, you can also use it for moves like a slide under switch, right, by Ken Krenzel. So the way that Krenzel actually originally taught the move was that you do it, you get a break and then you just push off like a packet, and then you retract the top card, which is a lot of work, right? But because you have the soft double, what you can do is that you can basically skip that motion, and you could just go straight away into the Ken Krenzel's slide under switch, right? Which I won't teach because it's not really my move, but I might teach it on a future Patreon video, so you might want to check that out. Business tactics. But so this also works with a packet underneath, right? But this also works with a single card, right? Which, if you know Kosta Kimlat's undercover switch, is quite useful. So in the case of Kosta Kimlat's undercover switch, you don't have to reach all the way under the card, right? What you can do is that you can actually bring the card to your hand. So this reduces some motion. I still need to give additional resources. So Roger Klause's In Concert book is still in print, so you could buy that. Xavier Spade has a very quick tutorial on the basic soft double, so you can go look at that. You can also go look at Jason England's Double Lift DVD. Wait, not DVD, but rather download. You can also look at his Foundations 2 DVD, or the download. Both work. And lastly, you can look at Armando Lucero's Paper Cuts video series, DVD series, or whatever. I don't care, right? not I don't care, but like, you know, I don't know what the format is, but yeah. Generally, all of these are very good resources, so don't hesitate to purchase them. Don't pirate them. I trust you to not pirate them. But yeah. So that's generally it for the Roger Klause soft double. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't hesitate to ask me any questions. I'll be publishing a video soon on, I believe, the slide under switch, because yeah, just why not? It uses this move quite well, and so yeah. See you guys next time. Bye, I guess.